We have reached the 40th anniversary of Dragon Ball, which you must have already seen from the trailers. It is the return of Dragon Ball following a remake of the Super series that began all the way back from the Battle of God saga leading into the new saga, the Galactic Patrol. Now, I am excited to see the Galactic saga finally animated, and from what I'm hearing, this remake will either stay true to the manga adaptation or combine both anime and manga. I'll verify this later when more information is released though. But before I disclose the reasoning behind my excitement about the Galactic Saga and its future, I do want to warn anyone who's not caught up or does not, or that is caught up, or this is a warning. This is a warning for spoilers. I'm just going to start spoiling what's expected from the Galactic Saga. Now that's been addressed, I really love this Galactic Moro saga because of Vegeta's character. I will have to admit, Dragon Ball Super has been my least favorite in the franchise, but one thing that it did leave me closer to is Vegeta and his character. During this saga, Namek gets attacked again. How original. But this time around, Vegeta does his utmost to protect the people of Namek, not strictly for forgiveness, but as atonement. To most, Vegeta's character and his goals doesn't seem to be different from the earlier series, but they have, especially in Super. Back when we first was introduced to Vegeta, he aimed to become immortal because he wanted to be number one. Because Vegeta's primary goal was to become the best, but only for others to declare Vegeta as number one. It's as if someone's goal was to climb the top of an enormous mountain in the world, only to shout out at others that he did it. He's on top of the world. Now, Vegeta has evolved. His goal is to become the best version of himself that he can be. Not for the likes and admiration of others, but only to surpass his own limits. Vegeta now continues to climb these mountains not for others to see him do so, but to know that he can, and then he'll look for the next mountain to climb. See, I'm sharing these insights on the best things Super has offered me because this show has pushed me away from the series. Thankfully, we have a grateful community that will always remind me of the enjoyment and love this series offers, which is why I feel like we don't need this remake. Now, if you can hear me out, from what I understand, we're getting the remake of Dragon Ball Super as a regular weekly show. Again, Dragon Ball Super took 3 years to air. Now we're getting a remake, and of course, filler will be cut out. But the original Super had 16 to 18 episodes of 131 episodes. But according to leaked episode scripts, we will only have 41 episodes in total as they cut necessary parts from the original. I pray these rumors true because how beautiful it will be to run through Dragon Ball Super episodes faster and a better quality. Even though it's weekly, I would have preferred if they, you know how there's a Blu-ray version and the Blu-ray version is supposed to be better? Maybe we could have got that just all at once, but I wouldn't acknowledge that maybe I am being so impatient. But I feel like they also are trying to milk us into watching more and just getting more from us as an audience. I want to acknowledge that I love Dragon Ball. I hope this return pushes the series closer to its end and closure. In the manga, there's currently another conflict currently arising while it's also in hiatus. But I'm more excited about the end. For a lovely series, I know mentioning wanting it to end sounds contradictory, but every good thing does, and for Dragon Ball, it will allow its community to prosper even further. For example, Dragon Ball GT ended in 1997, but still, the community continued to grow with more games like the Budokai series, and then the community started creating things like Dragon Ball Bridge, which is widely respected and loved in the community. Unless you're Sean Schemmel, which, anyways, Dragon Ball Multiverse and Dragon Ball AF, where the creator of that series became the successor of Akira Toriyama, which is our boy Toyotaro, currently in a Dragon Ball Super manga. So there's just so much that can come from an end, but that'll be for another video. So what I'm excited for is the end to Dragon Ball. I hope this remake pushes us more to the end